Thanks. And as she mentioned, Amy Keyworth, our hydrogeologist, is here. She's standing up in the back. We're going to stick around all through lunch, so if you've got questions, you can find either one of us. We'll run out of time right after this. We're both licensed geologists, so we're here to protect you from the rocks. So don't worry, you're in good hands. So I'm here to talk to you today about a topic you may have already heard about, so this might be a little news to you, but I'm going to give you a basic introduction to a notice that we put out last summer. Right here. Oh, okay, so what's the problem? Back up. Basic take-home points. 1 in 5 wells in the eastern half of Wake County may be contaminated based on the testing that we've done so far. Laboratory testing of your well, if you have a private well, is the only way to know for sure if your water is impacted by this issue. If you're paying a water bill, that is, if you are on a community water system that serves more than 15 service connections, then that community water system is already regulated and has testing requirements that are adapted for that particular system. Your water is being tested, so the points I'm making today are pertaining to private wells only. Those wells that serve one house, maybe 3 houses, where there's not a water bill. You might be sharing this with a neighbor or with a child or a parent, something like that, but we're talking about private wells. The problems I'm going to talk about today, and just about any problem you have with a private well, can be fixed. Wake County is not going to come out based on your test results and condemn your house. We're going to give you assistance in how you fix it. And we have a website, wakegov.com/wells, where you can find all the information I'm talking about today and more if you don't catch it during this presentation. So, what is the problem? Because of the rock that we have in eastern Wake County, the Rollsville granite, which extends up to Franklin County, that rock is naturally enriched in uranium compared to other rock types that we have in Wake County, and that uranium and its breakdown products can leach into groundwater and impact the water from private wells. The testing that we have done so far indicates that 1 in 5 wells in that shaded area on the map exceed drinking water standards for uranium and other elements. So that's pretty high rate. 1 in 5, that's 20%. Maybe you like the odds at 80% chance you don't have a problem with this. But for us in the public health world, 20% odds of having contamination is pretty high. So that's why we released this notification campaign last summer. That's why I'm here talking to you today. The problem we're dealing with here is uranium, as I mentioned, that's naturally present in the rock. That uranium breaks down into other elements, including, most notably, radium and radon. And all of these can leach into groundwater and affect the water that you're drinking, the water you're showering. And each of these carries its own unique health risks. With uranium, the concern is the water that you ingest. That is the water you drink, the water you cook with. Uranium is not an issue in terms of skin absorption or inhalation or things like that. The primary risk from uranium is its behavior as a heavy metal. And that exposure to ingestion of drinking water with uranium above the drinking water standard creates an increased risk of kidney toxicity over fairly short time periods. We're talking weeks or months. Over much longer periods of time and at much higher levels, uranium also increases the risk of certain types of cancers. But the main risk with uranium and the way that the drinking water standard for uranium has been set is based on its potential to impact kidney function. This is a reversible condition once the ingestion of uranium stops. If you're otherwise healthy, kidneys do recover from this as they flush out the uranium. With radium, the main health risk, again, is that ingestion and leading to an increased risk of bone cancer and certain other cancers, but primarily bone cancer. Radium behaves like calcium chemically, and so when your body is trying to uptake calcium from what you drink, what you ingest, it can also substitute radium and lead to an increased risk of bone cancer. And when I talk about increased risk, we're talking about some people will be impacted by this and some will not over a long period of time. So in each individual who might be consuming water that exceeds the drinking water standard for these things, not all of those people will get sick, but there is an increased risk above the drinking water standards for these things. Lastly, radon, and this is a really different animal than uranium and radium. Radon is a gas. You've probably heard about radon entering your home through the soil underneath the foundation of the house, but if you have a private well and that private well water contains radon in high levels, that's another route that radon can enter your house. The radon gas comes out of the water very easily and enters the airspace where primary health risk is, the route of exposure is through inhalation, leading to an increased risk of lung cancer. The radon can also affect you through ingestion, leading to an increased risk of stomach cancers and other intestinal cancers. Okay. So how do you know if you're affected? Laboratory testing is really the only way to know for sure. If you're on a private drinking water well, laboratory testing of your well is the only way to know. Our testing data shows that one person can have a well that is completely clean of these contaminants, while next door they might have all three of them, just one, two of the three, any combination under the sun. So don't rely on your neighbor's test results as reassurance that your water is fine. Each well is going to have its own profile. So specific tests that you need, a lot of people come to us and say, yeah, I had my well water tested. And our first follow-up question is, do you know what it was tested for? Because a lot of people like, oh, we had our loan refinanced, we had a FHA loan, and we had to get the water tested first. Very commonly, those refinancing loans, they're only testing for bacteria and nitrate, maybe lead, but we've been reaching out to that community, trying to get them to be more aware of these things. But most of the time, when people say they've had their well tested, it was not tested in the past for these elements. So to try and make this convenient for people, if you go through Wake County, we're recommending a suite of tests we call the RADS package. And this set of tests includes a specific test for uranium, a test for gross alpha activity, that's a measure of radioactivity to help us gauge whether you also have radium problems with your well water, a test for radon in the water, and then it's also very important to get a test of radon in your indoor air. That's going to help you, if you find out you have problems with radon in your water, it's going to be very important that you know how much radon you're exposed to from the water versus how much you're exposed to through the soil underneath your house, because fixing the water is quite a bit more expensive than fixing the soil. If your money's limited, you're going to want the most cost-effective fix, and everybody's money's limited. You're going to want the most cost-effective fix and get the most bang for your buck by fixing that radon issue. So that RADS package, again, it's 3 tests of your water: uranium, gross alpha activity, and radon in water, and then a test of radon in your air. Whether you go through the county or you go through a commercial lab, those are the tests we recommend. That's on top of our baseline recommendation for anybody in Wake County who hasn't had their water tested in several years or ever, which we call the first timers package. We'll break that down real quickly. So we call this the first timers package. If you go to the commercial lab, they might call it different things, but you want to look for coliform bacteria, inorganics, which is metals, nitrate, fluoride, things like that, volatile organic compounds, which are constituents found in gasoline and solvents, but also soil fumigants that were used on tobacco and peaches historically, and pesticides. Most of the pesticides that we find in Wake County are actually from old termite trees. Okay, I've got 5 minutes, I better step out. All right, so how do I get my well tested? If you go to wakegov.com/wells, we've got contact information for all of these options. You can go through us. Wake County Environmental Services can come out and collect water samples from your well for a fee, and any of these other 4 labs can also analyze water for you for these radiological tests. There's other labs out there that may not These 4 we've identified can do the recommended radiological tests. And you can find out how to get them to do that on that website. How much is it going to cost? Anywhere from $190 to $400, depending on the lab you go with and how many tests you have run. If you got everything's been found in a well in Wake County and you went through the county, it's $365. Indoor air testing, we actually have free test kits that we drop off when we do the water testing, but you can get these at any home improvement store for $10 to $15. And then we have income-based financial assistance. If your income is less than 2.5 times the federal poverty guideline, you qualify for a 50% discount from Wake County, and if your income is less than the poverty guideline, you actually get an 80% discount from the county. Just to give you an idea, that first threshold qualifying for a 50% discount, a family of 4 making about $65,000 a year as a household income will qualify. How do you read the results? If you go through the county, we're going to talk you through those results, especially if it's bad news. If the phone rings and it's Annie Keyworth on the line, I'm sorry. She doesn't call if you have good news. Anyway, don't block the calls, I want to hear from you. But we also have, if you go through a private lab, we have some test interpretation tools on our website. There's tables that show you the values you want to be under. And there's even an interactive tool where you can type in all your test results and it'll give you a printout that will show you what your health risks are, what problems are, and what types of treatment systems can fix your problems. You can also call 856-7400 or our phone numbers, which are in the directory of resources here for the meeting. And then we are also hosting every month technical assistance meetings on the second Thursday of each month at the Human Services Building, 10 Sunnybrook Road. We've actually canceled the meeting for this week. We had very low enrollment, and we've got some staff who are working in the Emergency Operations Center on coronavirus outbreak, so we've canceled this month, but we will be picking that back up in April.
Can anybody go to those?
Can anybody go to those? Yes, those are open to the general public. So if you get that lab report back from Pace Analytical, what they're going to say is go talk to your health department. Hey, that's us. We're here. Come talk to us and we'll help you decipher the Greek symbols and all that. So what if you find a problem? First of all, don't panic. We can help you find short-term solutions, some quick fixes to reduce your risk. We can talk to you about permanent fixes, which are going to cost more. There are commonly available treatment systems out there to fix these things. You're not entering an experimental scientific realm. You're talking about buying off-the-shelf equipment and having it installed, but there is cost to it. And we can help you identify what those types of treatment systems are. The cost is unfortunately going to be the well owner's responsibility. There is no trust fund for this like there would be if we found petroleum in your water. We could refer that over to the state and get them to kick in with trust fund money, things like that. There is some financial assistance available, but unfortunately there is not a silver bullet for solving these problems when financial impact comes up. And just real quickly, in terms of new wells, the county has enacted revised regulations about new wells, or actually any well serving new construction. So any well serving new construction has to pass some water quality tests. Countywide, that's bacteria, metals, nitrate, fluoride. In the eastern half of the county, that's going to include gross alpha activity, gauge of the uranium and radium contamination. And then we also have other site-specific tests where we look at the conditions around the well and may set additional testing requirements for those. Just a quick note, these are new requirements. These just went into effect in March of last year. So if you had your well installed prior to March of last year, or permitted prior to March of last year, your well probably did not include the test for uranium. So you might want to check how old your well is and check with us and see what tests were done on that well. And what's next? Get your well tested if you have not already. Again, go to that website, lakegov.com/wells for more information. And have lunch with us and we'll answer your questions. Thank you.
Good job, yeah. Yes, sir.
I have a question. You answered one of them, but I bought a water filter. There are two water filters, a Berkey and an electric filter, and they both claim that they block the radiation, the radiation such as that. Do you know if they really do?
I don't know that brand, and every brand of water filter is going to have different variations. My general advice is that if your water treatment equipment was not designed for a contaminant, a particular contaminant, chances are it's not going to treat for that contaminant. What you could do is test the water coming out of that treatment system and for these recommended tests and make sure that it is actually doing the job.
I've got to get mine tested. I'm not even been with this thing. So, and mine hasn't been tested since that requirement, so I'm going to have to do it. Thank you.
Yep.
What does the county do with the information if you go through them to test something? In other words, are they going to condemn it and then you have to go to another well and go that way and have the same problem? I imagine some people may not be tested because they don't really know where that fluid is, so they have to bring the water.
Exactly. So you're coming to the county, and we are a public health agency, but we're also a regulatory agency. So some people may have concerns about having the county test their well water. The valid concern I would say for people is that you deal with us, and you are dealing with a public agency, and the information becomes public record. So we would have your test results on file. If somebody wanted to find those, they can find them pretty easily. But for existing wells, you're already sitting there living in the house and you want to have your well tested for refinancing, just for your own information, our response to bad test results is to help you figure out what to do. So we're not going to start a code enforcement case or anything like that on you. We're in the role of technical assistance on this, and we don't want to deter people because they're afraid we're going to enforce on them. New wells, it has to pass the required test in order to get that certificate of occupancy. But existing wells, we're not going to take a regulatory responsibility.
But on that new well, you'll put a filter system of some sort of in order for it to pass a retest. So we don't prevent a well.
Right.
We don't get it fixed.
And that's the other thing to know. If you have a well that's producing sufficient quantity of water and you get bad test results back, the thing to do is keep treating the water coming out of that well. Because if you drill a new well, you might not get enough water, you might get worse contamination. We feel like deadly no is better than deadly don't, so we're going to do what we can to keep that well in service.
Yeah.
Is there anyone looking into the impacts of this on livestock wells and crops?
So the question was whether anybody's looking at the impacts on livestock wells and crops, and unfortunately I don't have any information on that. Generally we'd say, make sure the water coming out is meeting these human health standards, and especially if you're dealing with livestock. I think the risk to crops irrigated with this is probably pretty low because you have to basically have a selective uptake of these elements and then combine that with just vast consumption of the crop that's been irrigated.